guys, welcome to Talk of the Town. I'm your host, Jessa Jeremiah, and we have an excellent show for you today. So stick around because we've got lots of exciting things coming up, including the launch of a brand new show called Girl Talk. But first and foremost, we have a very special guest here. President of WMC Foundation, Jim Morgan, joins us first. So, Jim, I'm so excited to have you on today. Welcome.
Well, thank you. It's my pleasure to be here.
Yeah, well, I've been looking into some of the things that your foundation has been a part of, and really cool stuff that I wanted to make sure viewers at home were aware of. So, first of all, just give us a little bit of background for folks who don't know what WMC is, what you guys do, and why your foundation exists.
Well, we're an affiliate of Wisconsin Manufacturers and Commerce, and that's the state's business association that does a lot of work on public policy. But our foundation is really the long-term approach to all that. We're constantly looking 15, 20 years out to see what's it going to take to make Wisconsin an even better state.
Absolutely, and you guys take some partners in that effort, a lot of very important people. So talk to me about some of the organizations that you guys work with.
Well, we really are all the way across the board. I mean, we work with teachers and students, and we have programs for them on economics and business. We work with the university system and the tech colleges and the private colleges about preparing people for the workforce. We've got companies all over the state of Wisconsin with us. And we work with a lot of foundations that have common purpose in terms of what can we do in Wisconsin to make this an even greater state.
Yeah, absolutely. And we recently had Wisconsin Business World on, and very, very cool stuff. If you guys remember, Steve Benchwall was here, and just one example of some really cool things that you guys are involved in, and ways that you are making Wisconsin a better place and getting folks involved. So tell us a little bit too. You guys are working on so many projects. If you guys aren't aware that these guys are up to a lot of good things. So talk to us about one or two maybe very important things that you're working on, or maybe what's the most important initiative right now?
Well, I think there's a few things going on. One is the workforce. We're spending an awful lot of time with parents and kids and teachers trying to explain to them where the jobs are in the future, so that when they do go to a 2-year technical college or a 4-year institution, when they're done, they actually have a job and something to do. We work with all the local chambers of commerce around the state as well, helping them build strong communities. And right now we're trying to put together a 20-year strategic economic plan for the state of Wisconsin, which is a pretty large undertaking, and we're doing that with the university system, the tech colleges, and the Economic Development Corporation in Wisconsin.
Absolutely. So we're glad that you guys are thinking about the long term. We need somebody to do that for us, and I know that you guys, there's a lot involved with that, and a lot of components to, thinking about Wisconsin's future and what kinds of things we can do to be prepared for things that may happen down the way, along the way, as things are changing. The population is aging. The workforce is just different every day, and certainly in 20 years will be very different.
Yes.
And you guys are working on a project called the Future Wisconsin Project. So I know this is a big initiative for you guys. Talk to us a little bit about that.
Well, you just touched on probably the biggest issue that we have facing Wisconsin. In the next 25 years, we'll double the number of people over the age of 65, which is nice that we'll have grandma and grandpa around. But it also means we're going to have a lot of people that are going to need more services. And unfortunately, we're not replacing them in that 18 to 64-year-old age group. So that's going to be an issue for us. So one of the things that we're really looking at is how do you intervene on that? How do we get more people to come to Wisconsin? How do we keep the kids that we have here? And really, how do we begin to brand Wisconsin as being the state that's irresistible for businesses and people, that this is where they want to come to? And that's really where we're going to spend probably the next 15 to 20 years, is making sure we've got those people in place to do the jobs and have the careers that they want in Wisconsin.
Absolutely. And before we go, we're getting close to time here, but talk to me about maybe some of those efforts or projects. You guys are launching a school-to-school initiative. So tell me about that just a little bit before we go, and when that's going to start.
Well, we've really been doing that for quite some time, and what we're trying to do is make sure that kids, again, know where they want to go, that they're making good decisions in terms of the careers that they want to have. And so we're trying to do as much of that workforce counseling as we can with them, starting as early as 6th grade, trying to expose them to what's available out there.
Yeah, and I think that's all very important stuff, and I would like to have you guys back and hear more about it, because it's very interesting to sort of see how the future of Wisconsin is going to be shaped and what you guys are doing to make an impact on what we're going to see in the future. So, Jim, greatly appreciate you coming on from WMC Foundation. And that's it. We're out of time. So you guys stick around. We've got more Talk of the Town coming up right after the break. Hey, welcome back to Talk of the Town. Joining us now is Tyler, who is the Assistant General Manager of the Madison Mallards. So we've got lots of great questions for you.
Yeah.
So if you are a Mallards fan, this is your segment. So I'm so excited to have you on. So welcome, first of all.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me.
Yeah, no, we're just really excited to have you. And I want to ask you about some really cool events that you have coming up this summer. I'm very excited about this game on August 5th, which is Big League Dreams, right?
That's right, yep.
So yeah, tell us a little bit about this, because this just sounds like such a cool thing, and I think I'm going to have to come out for this game. So talk to viewers at home who aren't familiar with this, what this is all about.
Definitely. It's our the second year we've hosted it in a row. It's the Northwoods League Big League Dreams Showcase. So it's the top 100 players in our league that are voted on by Major League Scouts all across the country, and they basically come together at the Duck Pond on August 5th and play a doubleheader. So it's a big showcase game. We basically split the league up, half play in the first game, half play in the second game. The first game starts at 4:30, and Kate's that day open up at 3 o'clock, and then the second game will start at 7:35. So the top players in the country, voted on by Major League Scouts, kind of that are in our league, get to come play this doubleheader. And we'll have tons of Major League Baseball scouts there, kind of watching the top talent. We like to think that it's the top amateur kind of baseball game in the country every year.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be, because your league is the biggest league in minor league baseball, is it not?
Yeah, in Summer Collegiate League Baseball
Yeah.
it is. Yep, 18 teams in our league, and a lot of really talented players.
Yeah, so getting to see the 100 best folks would be some really entertaining games. And as I was saying to you right before we started, I think it would be fun just to go watch all the scouts sitting there, you know, like doing their thing, checking out all the players. So what a cool thing. And are tickets still available for folks who want to come out?
Yep, tickets are still available. They can call our ticket office or stop by the ticket office as well, and they're also available online on our website, mallardsbaseball.com.
Very good. And if you buy tickets for that day, does that mean you get to see both games then?
It does, yep.
Okay.
One ticket gets you into both games, so it's just a one-gated event. So you can come in at any time kind of during that night and get there whenever you want, grab some dinner, bring out the family, and it'll be a really, really fun night.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that sounds like a great way to spend an afternoon. So that's your second annual, right? So you
Yep,
did this last year.
That's correct.
And you have, this year is like your year of seconds, right? So everything must have worked out great last year, because you also have the Cheese Curd Fest.
That's true.
First annual is last year, second annual is coming up in August also, right?
Yep, on August 24th, it's a Sunday afternoon, we're hosting the Wisconsin Cheese Curd Fest is what we call it. And basically what we do is we bring in vendors from all around the Midwest, and we try to crown Wisconsin's best cheese curd at this Cheese Curd Festival. So we'll have probably 15 to 20 different vendors there serving all of their different kind, fresh and fried cheese curds. We'll have all of our own concessions available as well. Live music, entertainment, kids games on the field, all of our inflatables running, and it's a free event, so anyone can come in and just pay for food and drinks and cheese curds once you get there.
Well, you had me at cheese curd, but then you said free, so okay,
Yep.
we're all going to be there.
Yeah, exactly.
That sounds like an awesome event. I don't think there's a person in Wisconsin that is at home watching this that doesn't think, I might go to that.
Yeah.
So that's great. And then before we go, you also have a totally different kind of event actually coming up in October. Ducktoberfest,
Yep.
and I just love that name. That's so cute. So tell us about Ducktoberfest and what that's all about.
Yep, so we've taken the German Oktoberfest and made it our own in Ducktoberfest. So we hosted it last year as well, and basically, we run it exactly kind of like Oktoberfest. So we'll have beer samplings, so plenty of different kinds of beer. I think last year we had over 40 different types of beer out there that you can try. We do have a sampling package that includes basically 12 4-ounce tastings of beer. You get a little commemorative Ducktoberfest mug, a little 4-ounce mug to get those tastings in. We'll be serving German kind of themed entrees on the field, and then same thing, lots of live entertainment. German-themed games, Hammerschlagen. We'll have axe throwing and live polka bands throughout the entire day. So that's
very cool.
October 4th on a Saturday starting at 1 o'clock. It'll be a lot
All
of fun.
right. So to get into this event, you mentioned that there's those tasting options. How much does it cost to actually get in?
It's another free event,
Okay.
so we're keeping all of our events free. You can purchase that tasting package for $20, which will help you out a little bit on the food and beverage, and get you lots of different tastings of beer. Or you can come in, and if you know the beer you like, you can come in and just get those beers. So.
Very cool. So some great free events, and not too expensive for that beer tasting. You get that commemorative mug, so that's kind of cool.
Exactly.
All right, guys. So just to recap for you, August 5th, Big League Dreams. That sounds like an awesome one if you're into watching some really good players, some really good games, and watch those scouts. Check it out too. And then 24th, the Cheese Curd Fest, a free event, and then Ducktoberfest, October 4th. Awesome stuff. I can't wait to come out and check all those things out. Tyler, thank you so much for joining us. Greatly appreciated. Stay right where you are. We've got more Talk of the Town coming up right after this. Hey guys, welcome back to Talk of the Town. I have Peter Gray joining us now, who is the chair for Bike for the Boys and Girls Club. And what an exciting guest, Boys and Girls Club, as one of our news partners. So we are always bringing you the latest and greatest from the Boys and Girls Club, and this is a particularly interesting and important event. So thank you so much for joining us today.
Well, it sure is. Thanks for having me back, Jessa.
Oh yeah, well we got a lot of great information about Bike last time you were here. So we're gonna talk to you a little bit more about that particular event, and then also, really how it ties into Boys and Girls Club and why it's so important to get involved and be a part of this event. So for folks who maybe didn't catch you on your last segment, talk to us a little bit about Bike. And it's right around the corner now.
Yeah.
So tell folks at home, when is Bike and why is it such a great event to come
Sure.
to?
Bike for Boys and Girls Club is on Saturday, July 19th in the morning at Edgewood College. So if you're seeing this before that date, there's still time to come out and ride. The event website that has all the information is www.bike4bgc.com. But it's an easy ride. You don't need to be a super athlete. There's an 8-mile distance, or you can choose a 25-mile distance, or if you are a super athlete, you can even choose a 50-mile distance. It's a beautiful supported ride with rest stops and SAG support, and every dollar raised goes to the Boys and Girls Club of Dane County. This is the main fundraiser of the year for the Boys and Girls Club of Dane County. Our goal is to raise at least $400,000 for the club and its summer programs and other programs. And even if you're seeing this after July 19th, in which case you might have seen like about 1,200 people on the roads on Saturday on bikes in these jerseys. This is this year's event jersey.
Yeah, so we get to see this year's now. Last time you came on
That's
with
right.
last year's, and we got the brand new one now.
Yeah, we'll have to get you one of these, Jessica.
Oh my gosh, I'll be representing.
Yeah. So yes, even if you're seeing this after the event, you can still support the Boys and Girls Club by going to bike4bgc.com and making a donation. You can donate to the organization in general, or if you know a person or a team that was in the event, you can support that individual or that team with a pledge. And it supports terrific programming at the Boys and Girls Club. The Boys and Girls Club runs a summer camp for hundreds of kids. Do you know how to swim?
I do.
Jessa?
I would not say I am fantastic, but you know what? I enjoyed swimming a lot when I was younger, and I'm glad to have that skill now as an adult.
Yeah, well, think about what an important life skill that is,
Yeah.
how important it is to know how to swim. When I was a kid, I learned how to swim at my Boys and Girls Club. Now, here in Dane County, the Boys and Girls Club estimates that 70% of its kids don't currently know how to swim at a
Wow,
proficiency
is that right?
level. It is, but that's part of the value of this summer camp.
Yeah.
The kids, thanks to support from the Shelley Glover Foundation and Madison Parks and Recreation Department, these kids are going to get 40 hours of summer swim lessons,
Wow.
and they're going to gain that life skill for life.
That's wonderful. So what an important event, and I'm so glad that you came back and let viewers at home really know about really what this is for. So I mean, what a cool event for folks who want to check out Bike for Boys and Girls Club, because you don't have to be a pro like we talked about last time. All skill levels are welcome. But if you're watching this after the fact, donate to this wonderful organization, because what a wonderful thing for kids to get some of those life skills. And you know, you get to like you said, pledge, and we've got the website up on the screen for you guys to check that out. So
It is. You can
yeah.
donate at www.bike4bgc.com. And can I just tell you a couple other of the great things
Yeah,
that
please.
these kids in the Boys and Girls Club summer camp are going
Please
to benefit
do. Yeah,
from?
absolutely.
They're going to do an environmental education program
Okay.
with support from Wingra Boats and from the Clean Lakes Alliance. So they're going to be out on the lakes. You know, the motto of the Boys and Girls Clubs is that every kid deserves a great future. But here at the Boys and Girls Clubs of Dane County, we like to take that further. We feel that every kid, regardless of means, deserves to have amazing world-class experiences growing up. So we're thrilled about that program that they wouldn't
Yeah.
normally be exposed to.
Very important stuff. And I wanted to mention really quick too, Boys and Girls Club is our news partner, and we're so pleased to have you. But you know, this is not Peter's full-time job. You work at QTI, and where you find the time, you know, that's just, I think, telling of how important this organization is. That, you know, you really take time out of your life and be a part of the Boys and Girls Club in this great event, Bike for Boys and Girls Club. And that's really important, because to your point, these are some skills and experiences for children that you know, they may not get without organizations like this, and particularly the Boys and Girls Club. So I really appreciate having you on. If you want more information for Bike for Boys and Girls Club, visit the website. And Peter, it was just a pleasure having you on again. Greatly appreciate it.
Thank you, Jessa.
All right, good. Thank you very much. All right, folks, we have one more very exciting segment coming up right after the break. We are having a mini launch party for our new show, Girl Talk, so stick around. You don't want to miss that. Hey guys, welcome back to Talk of the Town, and joining me now, I am so excited because I have three very special guests and a very special announcement that I'm so excited to finally get to talk about. So, I'm going to introduce these guys in just a second, but we are launching a brand new television show right here on the CW 57 that is called Girl Talk. And Girl Talk is a show that we started 8 seasons ago on our sister station, WHHI Television. And Girl Talk, you guys may not know, but Girl Talk was a complete staple on WHHI. So a very well-loved show, and I just can't even describe my excitement of this show. So I'm also very excited because all 4 of us are going to be hosting the show, and we have some very awesome ladies that are sitting next to me now. So I'm going to kind of introduce them, and this is our mini Girl Talk launch party right here. So we're going to go ahead and kind of tell you guys who's going to be on the show. And so I've got Kirsten, Janet, and Elise, who are all sitting here right with me right now. And they're going to tell you just a little bit about themselves. So Kirsten, tell viewers at home what it is that you do, and just give us a little bit of background on who you are.
Absolutely. Well, my name is Kirsten Goggin. I'm a realtor and associate broker at Century 21 Affiliated. I'm currently the number 6 agent out of over 1,000. Yeah, so I've been in the real estate business for 6 years. I absolutely love it. It's how fun. It's such a cool experience to buy and sell, and I get to be part of that on a daily basis. So I'm very blessed. But love with I specialize in fine homes and estates,
Okay.
and you work with all buyers and sellers.
Very cool. So we have a top-rated real estate agent right here on our show. So that is very exciting. And Janet, talk to me about what you do.
Well, I'm a homegrown girl. I'm from this area, and I'm a fitness instructor, a personal trainer, and I train service dogs as well.
Yes, and we have had Janet on our show on Talk of the Town before, and we got to see some tricks that your dog did, and it was very cool to get to see that, and how you know, those dogs are just amazing contributors to the families that they help. So very cool, and you won't brag on yourself, so I'm going to do it. Janet also has like the best step class ever. So in case you didn't know that.
No pressure.
No
Thanks.
pressure. Yeah. That's right. So awesome. Well, we're so excited to have you. I can't even tell you. And Elise, so you are the newest member of the group, and we're so excited that
I
you
am.
came on with Girl Talk.
I'm very excited to be here.
Oh my gosh, Elise, you have such a wonderful, outgoing personality. We're so excited to have you, and just give folks at home. So Elise just bought a business. Tell everyone about this business.
I did. Well, I'm from a small town outside of Madison, so I grew up here. After attending UW here in Madison. I went to Oahu, Hawaii. I spent 4 years there, fell in love with the place, but I had aspirations of owning my own dog grooming shop. So I came back home, little smaller area, and I'm proud to say I'm the new owner of Rover Makeovers in the beautiful Cambridge, Wisconsin.
Very cool. So Janet's going to train the dogs, and then you're going to make them over, right?
That would be great.
Okay,
That would be fantastic.
Perfect. So, you know, I know how excited I am to be part of the show, if you haven't noticed, but, or not. But yeah, I've got a little bit of energy. But I know you guys are really excited to be involved too. So Kirsten, what makes you excited to be part of Girl Talk?
Sure. Well, I think it's just a great opportunity to inspire and educate other women and viewers about local businesses and kind of current issues and everything that's going on.
Absolutely. And I know you're excited too, Janet. So what do you think is like the most important thing about why you want to be involved?
Oh boy. I think the little kid in me is still growing strong. I'm always curious. I love to learn. And I think the only thing that makes it even more fun is to do it with other people and share it with each other and with our viewers.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And Elise?
I'm definitely on the same page. And as I start my new journey as being a small business owner, this opportunity is totally invaluable for me to learn from local business owners and personalities and to share it with all of you. And for you at home, maybe you need a new dog groomer, and I'd love the opportunity to be that for you.
Absolutely.
And the yard to put it
Great
in.
way, great way to get out there.
It's very cool. Well, yeah, this is a completely new experience for all of us, and it's kind of cool because we get to share our experiences as we kind of learn and grow with this show with you guys at home. So how fun is that going to be for us to
We're gonna have a
be
blast.
part of the show and get to learn all about Girl Talk, and you can learn right there with us. So we're so excited to launch the show, and ladies, I am so blessed to be a part of the show with you guys. So can't wait to get started, and it's just a couple of days away. So
right.
how great is that? Well, guys, unfortunately, that's all the time we have. You're going to have to check us out at Girl Talk right here on the CW57, and that is it for us for Talk of the Town, too. So that's it, guys. Please join us next time.